If you are into retro gaming, classic Super Mario, classic Nintendo games, Zelda, you're generally a subscriber for the Nintendo Live service subscription kind of thing, this one that costs a couple of bucks a year, it's actually a good deal. You should know that this is one of the best controllers ever made for the Nintendo Switch. If you want to find out more, stick with me as I'm going to show to you why this rocks. The Nintendo Switch Pro controller is an incredible controller. Actually, when I first bought this one, I didn't know it's going to be such a good device. Basically, it's of the same quality as a DualShock 4 or an Xbox One X controller, which they're very good controllers by their design. On the other hand, the normal Joy-Cons are very good as well, but it depends on what you want to play. As I've been a gamer who has been into lots of FPS games, action games, RPG games. It's like I can play with the Joy-Cons really well because I have done my fair share of practice, many hours. But the thing is, they're the other kind of gamers who want to play something different, something completely unrelated, and they use the Nintendo Switch mainly as a console, as a secondary console, as a console to play some retro games. That's for the player who wants to play competitively or someone who wants to completely replace the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One experience and play these games on the Nintendo Switch instead. You're better off with a regular Pro controller rather than the Joy-Cons. They're not meant for this. They're not meant for Doom or for Wolfenstein or any of these games. However, if you don't want to play any of that, if you don't want to play Wolfenstein, if you rarely play Doom, if you don't care actually, and you just want to play a bit of classic games with friends, then these controllers can do the job really well, and I'm gonna show you. So I'm just opening the box for you here. I haven't really opened them yet, and paper. Straight away we can see there's the instruction booklet that nobody gives a fuck about. The controllers are basically coming in this paper container that you can actually take them off like this, and they are in the plastic lid. Nothing too fancy and special, but it does the job for me. Oh my goodness, this moment. And there's another one. Wait a second, I just realized that, wait a sec. The only problem I'm seeing with these controllers is the price. They cost $60, so you basically need to pay $30 for each pair. Now, there are some times when Nintendo is putting them down to an offer, but this is not happening very often. Basically, they cost the same or almost the same as the Pro Nintendo controller, which is basically a fantastic controller. Would I recommend these controllers? I would do. Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're playing on these classic games and you just want to take a break from Zelda or Monster Hunter and you want to play some classic games, indeed, these controllers are very good. Now, they're not going to replace your Pro controller or your Joy-Cons for all the other games that you're playing, but they're very good as secondary controllers that you can play all these oldies and feel a little bit of this nostalgia from back in the days, you know, when we had these NES consoles. So that's it. I would say for $60, they're good to go. I would definitely try to find them cheaper, maybe secondhand, or maybe on eBay or Amazon. Maybe there's an offer somewhere. Not like pay $60 straight away. I would check if there's a discount somewhere, and then if there was no other option and you really wanted them, I would go and pay the full price. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Please let me know in the comment section, what do you feel about these controllers? Have you tried them? Have you played with them? Are you enjoying them? What do you think? What's your opinion? I would love to check this out. See you later. Take care.